Hello, everyone. Welcome to our new stream. My name is Pender Sama. You already know me as the senior community manager for Avatar Legends Realms Collide. We have today a very special guest, and of course, we will gonna have very interesting Q&A with him, with our special guest. Also, we will have very interesting exclusive game leaks and a very big announcement. So let me introduce to our special guest. James Sie has not only played the Cabbage Merchant in a Nickelodeon cartoon, but also plays him in a live action Netflix series. So far, being the only voice actor who has played the same character in both series. He has been creating a voice for animation since his first role as Jackie Chan in Jackie Chan Adventures. Since then, he has worked steadily in television, movies, and of course, games. This includes the title role of Stillwater, Monkey in Kung Fu Panda, Legends of Awesomeness, Monkey, Mayor in Goldie, and Professor Ojo in Final Fantasy VI Remake. But it's better that he will be introduced himself as well.
Hello, everybody. Yes, this is James Sie. I am the voice and sometimes the body of the Cabbage Merchant in Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I'm very excited. I've never done one of these, and so I'm really glad that they invited me to this special Avatar Legends Realms Collide live stream. We're gonna I'll answer some questions. We'll talk about some stories, and then um, it's going to be very exciting because at the very end, I stick around because I've got a very special announcement to make that you probably won't want to miss. Let's get going.
It sounds very, very interesting. So, if you don't mind, James, let's start with the community questions because I have a lot of very interesting questions. So, are you ready?
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Okay, so the first question is by Lil Ulu. If you could be casted to voice any other major character in Avatar universe so far, who would you choose?
Oh, that's hard. It's funny because when I was, during the filming of it, the recording of it, I had done the Cabbage Merchant once or twice for the first season, and then I watched it, and it was such a good. It was such a good show, and I became a huge fan of it. And so every time an audition went out, I thought, oh, I could be that king, or I could be an earthbender, and then they would call me and say, oh, they would like to see you again for Avatar, and I'd say, oh, what am I playing? What nation am I in? What powers do I have? And they'd say, oh no, you're just doing the Cabbage Merchant. So it was always a little at first disappointing, but as you can see, it's been nothing but wonderful to be connected with this character. So it would be hard for me to see what other character I would be, mostly because everybody does their voices so well. All the characters' voices, to me, are perfect. So I'll just stick with the Cabbage Merchant.
Okay. Okay, next question in this case by Ryoko, our amazing moderator. So, hello, Ryoko. How often do you get asked to do my cabbages line, and does it ever annoy you?
No, no. It's I get asked a lot. Of all the parts I've done, the Cabbage Merchant is by far the most popular. Um, Even my son, who is very hard, it's very hard for me to impress him with anything. When he was in college, he would call late at night and say, Baba, Baba, they don't believe me. Do the voice. And so I'd have to scream my cabbages into the phone. But no, the only time that it's a little troublesome is if, like, I'm at a convention and it's a long day of talking to people, and that kind of fries your throat if you
Uh-huh.
do it more than a few times. But other than that, no, I'm fine with it.
Okay, okay. The next question is by Mrs. P. What's your favorite way to eat cabbage, or do you even like it?
Oh, God, yes. I mean, I love cabbage. I love slaw. I love stuffed cabbages. I love stir fries, borscht. Yeah, all of it. I'm a big cabbage fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm gonna do a question by my own, so I'm gonna take advantage. Apologies, community. So, do you have a cabbage base recipe that you recommend that will be fit well in the world of Avatar?
Oh, let's see. You know, there is a cookbook, an Avatar
Ah,
cookbook.
okay.
But I did recently do this. Okay, this is a little in the weeds, but
Mhm.
um, I did this thing where you take the cabbage and you chop it up into squares
Okay.
and you put it in a wok, very hot wok, and you leave it there until it chars.
Oh,
And then after that, you add fish sauce, a garlic clove,
mhm.
and you stir that around. And it's such a simple dish, but it tastes great. You should definitely try it.
Okay, okay. I will try. I will try.
Yeah, yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Okay, okay. I will let you know. I will let you know. I mean, I'm not a very
Please.
good cooker, but I will try.
That oh come on, you can burn, right? You can
Okay.
burn food.
Yeah,
So
true, true.
that's
Okay, next question is by Silly Fudget Monkeys. What the secret do you think the Kavas merchant is hiding?
what secret do I think the cabbage merchant is hiding?
Hiding, yes. Maybe any that
Oh,
secret that anyone knows?
let's see. I imagine that the cabbage merchant wouldn't want it to be known that he has irritable bowel syndrome from eating too many cabbages, so he can't really eat them anymore. But don't let anyone else know that. And also, he's cheating on the cabbages with a few radishes on the side. So, but we don't like to talk about that too much.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, and another question by the same player. If the Kavas merchant
Uh
could
huh.
invest in something, what do you think it would be? Stronger cards? Maybe an anti-avatar spray? I think it's a good idea, that one, by the way.
Oh, this is actually a theory of mine. So
Hmm.
you know how the cabbage merchant turns into a entrepreneur and he becomes the founder of Cabbage Core in
Yes,
Cora.
yes.
So my nobody needs to know this, but my whole thinking was that probably because the Avatar had broken his cart so many times, he had to come up with ways to protect the cart and to add defenses to it.
Ah,
And
okay.
that eventually led to him, creating these armored cars for sale. So
Hmm.
to me that's kind of his trajectory, through
Ah, okay, okay.
through yeah, making the cart more uh, uh, avatar proof. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. You sell green cabbage, but what are your thoughts on red cabbage in this case?
Oh, well, when you go sell at the Fire Nation, you have to sell red cabbage. They don't want any of that green cabbage. So yeah, yeah,
Yeah, makes sense. Mr. Lactose.
exactly. It's a whole different crop, but it's good.
Okay, this time we have a question from our moderator, Ryoko. Which avatar
Mhm.
character from The Last Airbender or The Legend of Korra, uh, she says, including the video games, did you most enjoy
Mhm.
dubbing and why?
I think that uh, for me, I really love Toph.
Hmm.
Just because she was so badass. She could do anything. It was metal
Yeah.
and sand even she was getting into and earth. And she had a great attitude that
Hmm.
I really liked. So I would say she was one of my favorite characters. And I, like everyone else, had to have a little crush on Jet. So between those two, yeah.
Okay, okay. Another question, this time from Dial Firebeard. If you could have been cast any other avatar character, who would have you chosen and why?
Oh well, uh, yeah, I mean, like I said, everybody's voices were so perfect for it that it's hard to imagine.
Hmm.
But I did like the king of Bossing Say. I thought that would be
Okay.
kind of a very fun role, and then you get to have a
Hmm.
bear with you, or uh, n- no disrespect to D. Bradley Baker, but it would be really fun to play Appa. You know, that would be great, and you wouldn't have to learn too many lines. You would just have
Yeah,
to
that's true.
learn how to grunt. So
That's true.
those are
That's true.
the ones. Yeah.
Okay, the next question is done by Russian Rebel. So she's one of our community contributors. So is it true
Uh-huh.
that the Kebab merchant was actually a Fire Nation spy? Hmm.
Fake news. Fake news.
Okay,
That's
okay,
just misinformation. It's a deep fake. Don't believe it. No, no.
okay, 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 okay. Next question is by our player Crackle Moon. Will there be a Kebab merchant movie?
Wouldn't that be nice? From yes, please, please start a petition. Start a
Yeah.
petition. Um, I always thought though, this is my pitch. I always thought that you know how in between shows,
Hmm.
at least on cable, in between shows, they'd have like a little interstitial, a little like a little mini movie to bridge one episode to another. And I thought it would be great if the Cabbage Merchant could have these like little 3 minute segments in
Hmm.
between episodes where he would go to a different place and each time he, you know, like Wile E. Coyote, he
Hmm.
would try to save his cabbages, but then of course they get blown up at the end of each of those minutes. So let's manifest that. Let's make that happen.
Okay, okay, guys, you know, be ready, be ready.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know the fandom is mighty, so
Yeah,
yeah.
true. Next question by Miss Henry Porter. If given the chance, how many do you think the Cabas Merchant will charge the avatar for all destroyed cards and, of course, the cabbages as well?
Oh, you you mean like in recompense to
Yeah, money.
all
Yes. How much have to pay you because of the
uh
distraction?
I would say that he would want to be worked out in trade. So he would
Mm-hmm.
make the avatar help him sell and grow the cabbages, you know, maybe twirl them around to get people's interest.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, all of that destruction it's priceless, you know.
Yes, true. Next question. What is the most iconic moment of Avatar: The Last Airbender for you?
Well, there are a lot, but for me, the thing that I can watch all the time, every time it's on, is
Mm-hmm.
the final battle between Azula and Zuko.
Oh.
You know, because it's like they're both amazing characters, and I
Mm-hmm.
really love Azula. And just to see them, and you know, this is like their final. This is the big boss battle between them. It's just so thrilling. So that's one of my favorite moments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's a very good one. I have to say.
Yeah.
Next, this question: what is your favorite episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender? Ooh,
Well,
quite a few.
I
Pretty
mean,
good.
yeah, yeah. Aside from the finale, which of course is so emotional, um, the Black Sun Part Two
Mm-hmm.
is where you know the gang is chasing after Azula, part of them,
Mm-hmm.
and Zuko is confronting his father,
Mm-hmm.
and I found that really emotionally rich. The way not only that Azula tricks everybody, and you know, I love her scheming. I think it's great, but also this is the first time you see the Fire Lord at a loss. You
Mm-hmm.
know, he's being confronted finally by his son, and that's like such a turning point for Zuko. That
Mm-hmm.
I that's my favorite episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true. That is a very
even
interesting.
even though the Cabbage Merchant isn't in that one, but what can we do?
Okay, okay. And then let's talk about characters. Who is your favorite character from Avatar: The Last Airbender and The
Oh
Legend of
well,
Korra?
yeah. Um, yeah. So Azula is deliciously bad, but I think uh, probably my favorite because I am very I have an affinity for uh, the earthbenders. So for me, it's Toph. Toph
Hmm.
is the ultimate person, and you know when I started playing Realms Collide, that's who I chose. I chose Toph.
Okay, I did the same, by the way.
Did you really?
Yes, 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 of
I'm
course,
not
of
very
course.
good at it, but it is fun to be tough once in a while.
Mhm, yeah, true. Well, you are gathering, no? I heard. Okay, last question. If you have to choose one avatar to protect your cabbage cards, which one would it be?
Oh, okay. So it has to be an avatar.
Or maybe, a hero?
Oh, a hero. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, uh, I'd say again Toph because she's an earthbender, so
Mhm.
she could really help me plant the cabbages, very easily. She could just like doom, 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 and make a row to put the seeds in. She could harvest them no problem with just a stamp of her foot. So, yeah, I think, and then of course she would protect those cabbages. So,
Ah, okay,
so she
okay.
wouldn't she wouldn't be Melon Lord. She would be Cabbage Lord. So,
Yes, yes, for sure. So we don't have more questions, James, but
oh,
I
okay,
have a very nice surprise for you. We have
okay,
a special video that we prepare just only to show to you. So are you ready?
yeah, bring it on.
Okay, okay, let's go.
Oh, 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 wow. Oh, look, all the oh, wow. That is amazing.
Yeah, and that was the video. Did you like it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's interesting how they got all the iconic poses and moves that were in the series,
Mhm.
and so that was that was really fun. And he has special powers with the spinning the cabbages. I wish I had done that in the series, but yeah, that was fun. Uh, for not having any of the voice, it really showed, the I think the community will be very good at yelling my cabbages during the times when he's doing that. So that's that's a lot of fun. I'm glad that I got to see that.
Okay, that's glad to hear. So I know
Yeah.
that we didn't finish because I
Oh.
know that you have some information that unfortunately I can be able to share with the players because I know that you have some secret, let's say, links, bonds, a lot of people, especially the developers. And I
Uh,
know that you know that what are the next heroes that are gonna come in
yes,
Avatar Legends Realms Collide.
I was given this very top level information about the heroes that are going to be coming, on the way, and they're really a lot of fun. And also, there's a lot of Korra people, so
Okay.
that's kind of great. Um, there's going to be Fire Zuko,
Oh.
which is going to be really fun. Wolf Sokka, so I imagine that's with his,
Yeah.
you know, wolf helmet kind of
Mhm.
thing. Janora, so
Oh.
she's from Korra, and that'll be great because airbenders are just a lot of fun to be, right? Kuvira, kind of scary. So if you're into the darkness, oh, and also Zahir. So if you're into the more dark levels of play, then those will definitely be characters that you're going to want to look for. And if you want something a little more on the lighter side, Mako.
Mhm.
So those are just a few, but I guess you guys are rolling them out all the time, right?
Yes.
Like there's going to be new characters from the game and also um, the comics and the books. So
Yes. Exactly.
that's pretty amazing. So that just keeps rolling out.
Yes.
Wow. So there's always going to be something new. It seems.
Okay, well, that's great. Also, please don't forget that we will share more information in our social media channels in the upcoming weeks about this new hero. So stay tuned. But
Yes.
I know, James, that thanks to your connections, I think you have a very important information that you would like to share with our amazing community. And I'm sure that now is the moment to share the the biggest surprise.
Well, this is the reason why they brought me here, I believe. So it's very exciting. I have this news hot off the press that the Cabbage Merchant will be officially joining the Avatar Legends Realms Collide universe. So you get to, he's part of the group. It's very exciting. He gets to be kind of in the main action, which is very exciting. It's going to roll out later this month, but if whether you're a new player or a longtime player, you can get your hands on him. And of course, there'll be some cabbage related stuff that comes with it. So stay tuned later this month and check out the socials for upcoming news about him. And and please, if you do play as him, be nice to my cabbages. Protect them, okay? Please, you were the steward of these cabbages, and we need to band together. So
Yes. Please remember to do that. So thank you very much,
sure, this is
James.
a lot of fun. Thank you. Yeah.
We really have a lot of fun.
Hmm.
This is the end of the stream, unfortunately, because we are
Okay.
getting round of questions. We don't have
Okay.
any more links to share, but because well, this is the end of the stream. You
Uh-huh.
know what you have to say, right?
Really? Uh, no, you.
You have,
I
you
don't
know.
think you really. No, 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 no. I think this stream was good enough without having to say that. That's no. I don't really feel like doing that. So sorry about that. Yeah.
Come on, then really? Are you sure?
Wait, wait. Well,
Then
don't.
maybe
No, 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 no.
these
Don't
cabbage will have
not
to pay the
not.
price.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Wow. Ah, 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 my cabbages! This is worse than Omashu!
And with that, thank
Oh,
you for all your watching. See you next time.
all right. Bye.
Bye bye.